銀河鉄道39。
All right, let's finish off Chapter 2 of Volume 17 of Galaxy Express 29. The title here for Chapter 2, Kagero Kiryu, the heat haze, heat shimmer, air current, airflow. Kagero being a double meaning with dragonfly or antlion creatures, which we have seen throughout this chapter as kind of a pun on the double meaning there. This second session we ended with Tetsuro being dumped off, presumed dead, into a scrap pile of robots that were still alive. And they were claiming that he was going to be their Shidolsha that they were waiting for, their leader, their mentor, their guide, their coach, who would come and work for the purposes of working for them, working on their behalf. And we left with Tetsuro asking me, Boku ga? And meanwhile, we're transitioning over to Meitoru, whom we haven't seen since she got abducted by the flying ones. And let's see what's happening. We'll finish off the chapter. Koko wa doko desu ka? As for this place, where is it? Where am I? Okay, and we see Meitoru seated on some sort of flowery thing, looking like a throne, and they're bowing down. Totozen otsure shite moshi wakarimasen. Onegai shitai koto ga arimasu. So they're being very polite, very humble in their language here. Moshi wakarimasen. Onegai and the koto ga arimasu, being very polite in what they're asking. So suddenly doing carrying away, excuse does not exist. So there's no excuse for us suddenly carrying you away. A wish wanting to do event exists. So there's something we want to ask you. And this might be Meitoru talking back. Monogoto o tanomu ni wa reigi ga arimasu. Tanomu no to kyōsei suru no to wa chigaimasu. Okay, what is this? Monogoto, like a thing? A monogoto is just a thing. Things. As for requesting things, reigi exists. Manners, courtesy, etiquette exists. Tanomu no to kyōsei suru. Kyōsei, isn't that kyōsei strengthening? Obligation. Okay, so yeah, like requesting and doing coercion. As for those things, it's different. So I think this is Meitoru saying, like, there's a difference between coercion or enforcing, compulsory, making someone do something, and requesting. Anata gata wa nani? As for you, gata, the being polite, you people, whatever, what? Like, who are you? Kikai ningen demo nai yo desu ne. Machine humans or whatever, not existing, seeming to be, isn't it? So you don't seem to be machine humans, Oh, okay. So we get a double page here, and then there's another one of these, kind of like seated on a flower throne. Okay, very pretty. Let's zoom in. Let's see what this one is saying. Watashi wa kageraria zoku no Jo'o Usuba. Yoroshiku, Meitoru-san. So as for me, I am Queen Usuba of the Kageraria family. Nice to meet you, Ms. Meitoru. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So Kageraria. That's just the name of the family. Kageraria. Kagerari. Yeah, if that means anything, Kageraria. Who knows? Queen Usuba, however, we saw Usuba Usuba kagero is the term for antlion. So Usuba kagero, again, kind of a play on those words. She is Queen Usuba. Again, nice to meet you. Okay. And we get Kageraria. Hikari no kuni no kagero toshite yumei na Kageraria zoku desu ka? Minasan wa? So Meitoru says, Kageraria, her family name, the country of lights. Either this is again airflow or the dragonfly. For that, the famous Kageraria family. That, as for everyone, Minasan wa. Anyway, she apparently knows, she calls it the famous Kageraria family as again, she says Kagero, the light, the country of light of Kagero. And so, again, Kagero is this word that means the airflow or the heat haze or heat shimmer. But we also see it in this mayfly dragonfly. So let's assume in this case that it's dragonfly. That she's saying the dragonflies of the country of light, that famous Kageraria family. As for everyone, minasan wa. Yeah. Anyway. So maybe she's saying like everyone is there from that famous family, perhaps? Usuba-san, Insecta Kageraria Zoku no idai na Jo'o ga tani ni tedasuke o omotome ni naru to wa ne. Okay, so she calls her name and then pauses and adds the polite san. So Usuba-san, an insector, which is the word they've used previously for the insect creatures. So an insector, Kageraria family's like great or precious queen, or like magnificent or impressive queen, to other people helping Idai. Yeah, great. The great queen. So she's saying like a request becoming, like, how could that be? How could it be that the great queen of Kageraria family would be coming to be requesting something? Watashi wa hokori takai usuba. As for me, I guess like I am usuba of high pride. Like I have a lot of pride. Zoom out so we can get her full glory here. Watashi wa Jo'o no praido ni kakete waga ichizoku subete o mamora nakareba naremasen. As for me, like having a queen's pride, the entire family, must protect. I must protect my entire family, like due to my pride as a queen. Okay? Now they're just talking back and forth here. Zutto mamori tsukete oede no hazu. Kono ue nani ga hitsuyou desu ka? So continuously or all along, continuing to protect oide no hazu. It ought to be doing. Oide no hazu. Yeah, like the protecting ought to be like continuous. And in addition, what necessary is it? Like what's necessary? What do you need? They look like they could be sisters. That's partly Matsumoto almost every female character he draws seems to be Meiteru-like. Tatakai ga hajimarimasu. A war will begin. A war will begin. Okay. Watashi tachi no teki ni, and I think this is the queen, talking about like how they look so similar. This is the queen, yeah. Meitu's got the black hat, she's got the white hat. Watashi tachi no teki ni shidosha ga arawaremashita. To our enemies, a shidosha has appeared. A leader, a guide, a mentor, a coach. Who could that be? Watashi tachi ni mo shidosha ga hitsuyou desu. Also to us, a leader, guide, mentor, coach is necessary. So we need one too. Shidosha wa anata desho. As for a shidosha, that's you, right? Like you're the queen. You should be the leader, the guide, the coach, right? Watashi wa tatakai no shido wa dekimasen. As for me, as for leading a war, it's not possible. I can't lead a war. Yeah, lead shido without the sha. Sha just means person. So the shido itself is just leading, guiding the activity part. Okay, so I basically, again, as for leading a war, it's not possible. I can't do that. And she's continuing to speak while we see some images of the creatures flying around. Kageraria wa muryoko na seibutsu desu. So as for the Kageraria, that's their family, they're living creatures that are powerless. No power. Powerless living creatures. Except apparently the ability to abduct humans. Hikari no ryushi no kaze no naka o tadayoi? Nagarete issho o owaru hakanai insecta desu. Okay, so she's describing the family, the Kageraria throughout this whole thing. So tadayoi, drifting or floating. And flowing, entire life, finishing hakanai, like not spitting up. Oh, fleeting, transient. Okay, so as for the Kageraria, again, powerless living creatures, light particles, wind inside. So inside the wind of the particles of light, they drift and flow. Entire life ending, fleeting, transient insectors they are. So that's the Kageraria. Fleeting insectors that finish their entire life flowing, floating inside the wind of the particles of light. This is still the queen talking, apparently. Aite ga motomarazu, the opponent, matomarazu, without doing whatever matoma is. Without being collected or being in order. Without being settled, the opponent, matomariso ni naru, has become collected. The opponent, the adversary, without being collected or settled, seems to have become collected or settled. What? Okay. Kiken o kanjitara, sono mae ni hogai shite matomarasenai you ni shite kita no ga seippai. Okay. Sei pai is like full of vigor, I think, or like with all one's might. Yeah. Okay. So if doing sensing of danger, or when doing sensing of danger, before that, bolgaishite, or is it holgaishite? That's bolgai. Disturbance, hindrance. Doing disturbance, doing hindrance, and not allowing to be settled in that manner, coming and doing. As for that, it's with all one's might. Okay. So, yeah. Causative, negative. Not allowing or not making, in the manner of not making or allowing, doing disturbance, have doing and coming with all one's might. So that's what the opponent is doing. The opponent, without being collected or settled, in the manner of becoming settled and collected, if or when sensing danger, or doing and coming in the manner of not allowing, not making being settled, and doing in hindrance or obstruction with all one's might. Okay, that's what the opponent. So she's talking about the opponent, the other side or whatever. Aite ga barabara no aida wa nanigoto mo nai. The opponent, the adversary, as for a falling apart interval, there's nothing that exists. Barabara no aida. Nanigoto mo nai. It's uneventful. Aite ga barabara no aida wa nanigoto mo nai. Yeah. So as for the event of the opponent like falling apart, it's without incident. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's, I don't know what to make of that. Oh boy. Well, we're going to keep going. Maybe this will start to make a little bit more sense. 今、指導者を得て、バラバラの敵が組み立てられつつある。Okay, so now, receiving a leader, a guide, a coach, the fallen apart enemy combining and standing continuing to being done. So I guess they're continuing to stand and combine, or like get pulled back together. So the bada bada would suggest the pit there with the robots being fallen apart, bada bada. But that the fact that they're kumitate, which is going to be like reassembling. Yeah, assembling, construction, and tsutsu meaning continue to having that being done. Okay. 今のうちに敵の力を潰しておかないと手遅れになる。Like within now, I mean like while we can, crushing the enemy's strength, and I guess like if possible, yeah, no, they're trying to keep down the machines. Okanaito. Oh, and I guess like maybe if don't do it, then it will become a slow hand. We'll be too late. So if we don't do that, we'll be too late. I think it will become a late hand, a late action. 相手の指導者を殺していただきたいのです。It's it's wanting to receive the killing of the opponent's shidosha, the opponent's leader. So the opponent's leader, killing, wanting to receive, that's it. Shidosha o korose, kill the leader. Anata wa nani o nasaru no desu ka? As for you, like, what will you do? Again, she's speaking very humbly in this language. Nasaru is I believe, the humble form of suru. Yeah. Honorific, not humble. Honorific. She's being honorific to the queen. So basically, what will you do? As for you, what will you do? Anata ni onagai o shite kekka o mimamoru. Mimamoru dake desu. To you, a wish doing, so asking a wish, a favor of you, and just, I guess, awaiting the result. What are you going to do? I'm going to ask you to do it and then wait for you to do it. Yeah. Mimamoru, to watch over, to watch attentively. I'm going to watch very attentively. Nani mo sezu ni, without anything. So, like, you're not going to do anything. Yes. Shite aite no shidosha to no wa? Shite. What else can just shite? I'm not sure why that might be like, well then, or doing so. As for the thing called the opponent's shidosha, the opponent's leader, guide, coach, mentor. Like, basically, who is it? Hoshi no Tetsuro. Tetsuro ga aite no shidosha. Ano Tetsuro ga. So Tetsuro is the opponent's leader. That Tetsuro. Ano shounen wa ima ya wareware no teki desu. As for that youth, that boy, like right now, he is our enemy. Not sure why ima ya. Ima ya. Now, especially in contrast to the past. Okay. Well, at least it's not going to be a surprise. Okay, we get kind of a tall panel here and then another big panel, and they appear to be going somewhere now. So let's zoom in to see what's happening here. Hoshi no Tetsuro wa ima doko ni imasu ka? As for Hoshi no Tetsuro, right now, where existing? So where is he right now? Aruku torusu ya san, Kreita no naka no shitai baikijo. So this is Mount Arakutorusu. The craters inside corpse, what was this, disposal waste heap? Baikijo. Yeah, like disposal place, garbage heap, baikijo. The corpse disposal place inside the crater of Mount Arakutorusu. Try to see if that sounds like anything. Okay. Koko kara Arakutorusu made wa watashi tachi Kageraria zoku no seiryoku ken desu. Kiken wa arimasen. Okay, so from this place, or as for from this place until that mountain, Arakutorusu, it's our Kageraria family's stronghold. As for danger, it does not exist. So there's no danger. This is basically our area up until that place. And so Seiryoku, yeah, might, there it is, sphere of influence. It's our sphere of influence, so there's no danger. とにかくそこへ行って鉄路に会ってみましょう. In any case, to that place going and to Tetsuro meeting, let's do. Let's try. Let's try meeting Tetsuro and going to that place. Tetsuro がよほどの変な怪物に変身しているのならともかく. Okay, so Tetsuro, like very much, yohodo, yeah, very much a strange 怪物に変身しているのなら. Okay, she's saying something about if it's doing a transformation into like a monster, a kaibutsu. Yeah. So Tetsuro, very much a strange monster into that transformation if he's doing. Tomokaku. Somehow or another, in any case, ... Tetsuro ga ano Tetsuro nara mondai wa nai. Tetsuro, if that Tetsuro, as for a problem, it does not exist. So basically, if it's that Tetsuro, then this is not going to be a problem. Aruku torusu crater no iriguchi. So, aruku torusu, the crater's entrance. I guess that's it there. Okay. Machine parts everywhere. Oh no. The passage is completely blocked with machine parts. And they're speaking. And you see voices coming in from here. What do we have? Yeah, RIP. Okay, let's start up here, maybe. 指導者よ。我々の指導者よ。さあ、早く. So, leader. Our leader. Well, quickly, fast. 働け、指導者。働け. Work. Work, leader, work. That's the word they used at the end of that previous section where it's like, you're going to work. You're going to hataraku for us. 急ぐんだ. Must hurry. 我々の新しい指導者よ。時間を無駄にするな. Okay, so our new leader, hey, new leader, time to pointless don't do. So don't waste time. 指導者のすることはいくらでもあるぞ。一生働き続けても時間は足りない. Okay, so as for the event of doing, as for the doing events of the Shidosha, so as for the things that the leader has to do, however many they are, they exist. Entire life, continuing to work, even if you work entire life, as for the time, it's not sufficient. So there's lots of things our leader has to do. Even if he worked in his entire life, it wouldn't be enough. Yasumu na, don't rest. Yasumazu hatarake, without resting, work. それが指導者の務めだ. That thing is the leader's like duty, mission role. 務め. 務め. Yeah, business, responsibility, task. Tetsuro clearly fell in with the wrong crowd. Sa, hatarake. Come on, work. Oh no. Okay. I think we get a sense of what all this is going to be about. Here he is sitting on top of the pile looking bored. He's not saying anything. And they're all clearly just yelling at him to work. Okay, let's go ahead and read all of the yelling. 指導者、早く我々のパーツを分類しろ。Yeah, it's a tough job. Leader, quickly. Our parts do bunrui. Bunrui, isn't that like assembling or disassembling? Oh, sorting, classification. Like sort our parts quickly. Serial number を同じ number を探せ. Serial number. Search for the same serial number. Or search for the same number. 部品に number が打ってある. On the parts, a number. Oh, this should have gone this way, I guess. Well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. On the part, number 打ってある. Maybe a number is struck, marked. A number is marked on the parts. その同じナンバーのものを組み立てれば一人の体になる. Yeah. That same numbers things, if do assembly, construction, then one person's body will become. So you could have taken that in any order. Basically, find all the same number parts, put them together, you get a person. So search for the serial numbers. 指導者だろ? You're the leader, right? 指導者らしく働け. Like a leader, work. Work like a leader. I'll say leaders delegate. What are you talking about? Oi, hora, 指導者. Hey, come on, leader. 時間がなくなるぞ. Time is becoming nothing. We're losing time. このペースでは1年かかっても10人分でも組み立てられないぞ. So time is becoming nothing. As for with this pace, even 1 year if it passes, 10 people's parts even won't be able to assemble. You're not even be able to send 10 people's parts in a year. Okay. Dun. なんとかしろ. Do something. 指導者、お前の務めを果たせ. So, do something. Leader, your role, responsibility. 果たせ. Accomplish. 果たす. Fulfill your role, leader. Okay. Even more over here. Tekipaki? Tekipaki to yare yo. Shidosha, nan toka ie. Tekipaki. We're getting some good stuff here. Briskly, promptly, do it. Do it briskly, do it promptly, you know? Leader, say something. Nan toka ie. Nan toka senka. Saboru na. Oi! Will you not do something? Don't do sabotage. Don't just lay there. Don't do nothing. Hey, gu tara sore demo ningen ka? Okay, gu. I think that's like sleeping, or if sleeping, even that, is that a human? Sore demo. I don't think gu. Oh no, gu tara, a lazy bones. Lazy bones, good for nothing idler? Or is that just a human? Or basically, yeah, anyway. Hayaku yare, do it quickly. Hayaku, an, hora, shidosha. Quickly. Oh, come on, leader. Suate naide. Don't sit. Karada o ugokase yo. Make your body move. Yaru koto wa ippai aru nda ze. Doing things, as for that, many exist. There's lots of things to do. There's many to do. Jikan wa saki ni nagarete yuku no o wasureta no ka? As for time, earlier, going and flowing, forgotten? Have you forgot that time flows ahead? Or flows, something. Okay, last one. Shidosha ga nanda sono zama wa? Leader, what is it that, as for that mess, sono zama? Sekinin o hatase, fulfill your duty, your responsibility. Sekinin kan toyu mono ga omae ni wa nai no ka? A sense of responsibility or something called that, as for to you, does it not exist? Do you have no sense of responsibility? Oroka mono, you fool. Oh, they're getting a little bit more pointed with their insults here. Yeah, oroka mono, you fool. And then they're finally, Tetsuro. Let's zoom out again. This is something else. Okay. Meiteru. Anata nonbiri sonna tokoro de nani shiteru no? So you are nonbiri, nonchalantly. You nonchalantly in that sort of a place, what doing? What are you doing? Just hanging out there. Nonbiri, again, carefree at leisure. Koitsura ni koki tsukaware sou nande ne. By these guys, koki. Koki tsukao? Oh, working someone hard. He's like, I think this is like, I seem to be being worked hard by these guys, you know? Kokitsuka wareru ryu ga wakaranai nde futakusareteru nda. Okay, so like the reason for being worked hard, I don't know. I don't know why I'm being worked hard. It's futakusareteru nda. Kuserete. Fute kusa osa. Yeah. It's becoming sulky, becoming irresponsible. Anyway, okay. Naze koki tsukawareru no? Why are you being worked hard? Kora yai hayaku hatarake kumitatero. So come on, hey, quickly work and like do the assembling, do the combination. Kumitate again was to assemble, set up, construct. It literally to combine and stand. So they're ordering him to do those things. Work, combine, assemble. Doshita? Naze hatarakanai? What's wrong? Why not working? So what's wrong? Why aren't you working? Shidosha daro? You're a leader, right? Hataraku gimu ga aru. A working duty exists. Like you have a duty to work. Shidosha nandatte sa boku ga they say like I'm a leader, me, or they say leader, me. So they say I'm the leader. 私も指導者にされた. No, that's meiteru. 私も指導者にされたわよ. I also into a leader was made, you know. 鉄郎をぶっ殺せって言われたわ. I was told, kill Tetsuro. So Tetsuro, kill, said, was told. 敵の指導者だからって because enemy's leader is because said. So because they say he's the enemy's leader. 僕とメートルに喧嘩しろってのかい? Me and Meiteru, like doing a fight, said, like they told you and me to have a fight. Pachiku kon. Sa, yep. どうしようか, Tetsuro. How shall we do, Tetsuro? So what should we do? どうしましょうね? Yeah, what should we do, huh? ほら、もたもとするな. 働かんか? So, hey, don't dawdle. Will you not work? Mota mota should be to dawdle, to be slow. Yeah, inefficient, slow. So don't do that. Baka tare, aho tare. You idiot, you jerk, you fool. Kuso tare. They're getting sharper with their words. Tade gets added to, yeah, there you go, right? a little bit more pointed with their words. The tade gets added to stuff. Kumitate wa doushita? Kumitate wa. As for assembling, what's wrong? Or how did, but what's wrong? As for assembling. So basically like, why aren't you assembling? Yare, hatarake, shirosha. Do it, work, leader. Saru ka? Omae wa yaichibi gani mata? Like, are you a monkey? As for you, a something small ganimata. What was ganimata? Oh, the bow-legged. You small bow-legged. I think yai there is just, yeah, like, hey you. Hey you little bow-legged dude. They're getting rougher and rougher with him. Dan munakuso ga waruku natte kita zo. So bit by bit, munakuso. Disgust has come to get bad. Like the annoyance or the disgust that they're having is getting worse. Haraga tatte kita. And it's come to be haraga tatsu, which is like, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. Yeah, I'm taking offense. So this is not like a smile. This is like a rar. Hiruka kono. Like, what do I know? You. Roku de nashi. Yeah, you good for nothing. You bum. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we got just 3 pages left. We're at the end now. Yep, they're leaving. People leave. Kokeru na. Kokeru na. Let loose of heart? No. To break down? Kokeru na. To get thin, scrawny. No. To succumb, to drop, to fall, to break down. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's a command to say don't do kokeru. I don't think is it supposed to be zu kokeru? Oh, okay, it is. Never mind. That zu, I thought the zu was maybe just a sound. It is actually part of the zu koke is foolish, stupid, and apparently it's a verb too, which is to make a fool of oneself.
Hello there.
You get a sense of it, right? If zu koke is to be foolish or stupid, then to zu kokeru is to be stupid or act stupid. And so this is like, don't do that. Don't be stupid. Sekini no tore. Take your responsibility. Take responsibility. Take duty. Shirosha, nigeru na. Leader, don't run away. Modore, hatarake. Return, come back, work. Hoteru e modoremashou. Let's return to the hotel. Totemo tsukiai kiremasen desu. Hai. I'm presuming that's Setsuro. Very much. Hold on. Let me get that word too. Zukoke. Very much tsukiai. Like suiting? Socializing. Oh no, this is an expression. It's tsukiai kirenai. Can't handle it anymore. It's very much I can't take it anymore. Indeed. Which is a little bit like the shashou-san. Hai, indeed. Tsukiai kiremasen. Okay. Demo, boku wo hakonde kita UFO no renshu ni mitsukaranai kana? However, the me came and carried UFOs company by them. Mitsukaranai kana. Will we not be found? Will we not? I wonder. Won't we be discovered or found by the company, the group of the UFO that came and brought me here? And notice UFO is pronounced in Japanese as UFO. UFO. Aitsura wa matomo na seibutsu datta. As for those guys, they were flat out, fair and square living creatures. Remember, these were the ant creatures. Yeah. Now, it's a little bit of a weird word in the sense here because it can also mean decent or normal. There's the things. Toiteru mani kita. Is it like, having said that, they've arrived? Mani kita? Mani kuru? Mani kita. Oh, is it toiteru mani, like the moment I say it, they arrive. I think that's what that means. Yeah, like that's like having said that, and in that moment they arrive. So, shoo, there's the ships. Oh boy. Are wa daijoubu. As for that thing, or as for those things, it's fine. Ano shuzoku wa hataraku koto dake ni ikigai o motte te, hoka no koto ni wa donkan na konshu gata seibutsu yo. Okay. As for that thing, it's fine. That as for that species of family, that shuzoku. Yeah, as for that family, that species, that tribe, just working events, living ikigai. their purpose in life, holding their purpose in life. As for to other events, donkan, like pure? No. Thick-headedness, insensitivity. Donkan na konchu kata seibutsu. Hoka no koto ni wa. As for to other events, insensitive or thick-headed insect style or form living creatures. Okay, how do we make sense of this? As for that thing, it's fine. As for that species, it's like they just do their work and having their purpose in life. And as for to other things, yeah. So as for to other things, it's insensitive. Like they're insect creatures that are insensitive to other things than basically their purpose in life, their work. Okay, I think that makes sense. Konchu is, again, just a way to say insect. And the kata is like style or mode. And seibutsu, living creature. Okay. So ya, boku ga ikiteru no ka, shinderu no ka sae, kubetsu dekinakatta, nonbiri shita konchu datta na. Or it was that way, me being alive or being dead, distinction wasn't possible, and nonchalantly bugs were. So they were bugs that were insects that were nonchalant, carefree about whether, and weren't able to distinguish whether I was alive or dead. Konosaki, Kageraria zoku ya barabara no kikai ningen no yama wa dou naru daro? That earlier Kageraria family and the falling apart mountain of machine humans, as for that, how will it become, I wonder? So what's going to happen with the mountain of falling apart machine humans and the Kageraria family? Nani mo doryoku sezu ni hito o hatarakaseru no o touzen no kenri da to omotte iru shuzoku ni mirai wa nai wa. Okay, so doryoku. So without like impact or like doing something. Yeah, without great effort or exertion. And wait, no. Doryoku sezu ni hito. Ugh. All right. Touzen no kenri. A natural authority? Right? Yeah, right or privilege. Okay, so the topic is sort of all the way over here. As for a future, it doesn't exist. That's where she's going with this. So as for a future, for a species that thinks that there's a natural right for making work people without authority or without great effort or without whatever, there's no future there. That's how all that comes together. There's no future for such a species that thinks that way. And notice that kind of goes on both sides, right? The mountain of machines were clearly the most vocal in trying to get Tetsuro to do things. But the queen was kind of the same way. She was like, I expect you to do this, and I'm going to watch. So that's actually kind of aimed at both of them. Whoa. Train is going. Kikai no ningen no yama mo, kageraria zoku mo, nanika rikutsu o iinagara horobite yuku dake 自分で働けないのだからどうにもならない. Okay, so for both the Mountain of Machine Humans and the Kagurare family, something rikutsu, a theory, some sort of theory while speaking some sort of a theory, they're just going and like being destroyed, I guess. Yeah. They're just going and like wasting away or being destroyed while they speak some sort of a theory or idea or reason. Through oneself, not working because like they're not working themselves. Like nothing will come of it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. It's a helpless situation. 働く昆虫は働くために働くのか？おかしいの話だ。As for working bugs, they're working for the purposes of working? That's a strange planet. Yeah. Okay. That's a strange planet. That was right. Okay. And there we go. We get our last page. This is the end. The train's going. There you can see, right? Kagero Kiryu Kan, the end. And we get our closing paragraph. So let's see what we got for our parting thoughts. 谷の手に運命を委ねて生き残れるような場所は、この宇宙のどこにもない。Okay. That's the end of the first phrase. We're getting some funny stuff up ahead. Okay. In the hands of other people, yudanete. Entrusting. Okay, so as for places, in the manner of leaving, surviving and entrusting fate in the hands of other people. So as for places where that happens, survivors? No. As for places that seem to survive by entrusting fate into the hands of other people, there's no place in this universe. There's no place in this universe that's like that, I guess. Uchu no doko ni mo. This, where in the universe also, it just doesn't exist. Yeah, it's nowhere. Doko ni mo nai. Nowhere in the universe. As for a place in the manner of survivors entrusting fate in the hands of other people. Uchu rekidai. This is space like record, space history, space record, number 8889 nen of 88899 year. Andromeda no Kukan Gakka, the space author of Andromeda. Furakasutori Usumi. Furakasutori Usumi. That's the person's name, the writer, author. Seiki. And isn't that just century? No. Yeah, century or era. Although maybe it was supposed to be like something filled in there. I don't know. Furakasutori Usumi. Okay. I don't think that's just the name, Furakasu. Yeah, okay. All right, well, there we go. I guess it's supposed to be a record written in this year by this author, a space author. Agaka. Oh, painter, artist, sorry. In Andromeda, in that year, that I guess, again, whatever that phrase was. So there we go. That is the end of that chapter. That was quite the long ending for Kagero Kiryu. But that story is now done. We've only got like 6 or 7 chapters left. So there we go. That is the end of chapter 2. We will start chapter 3 of volume 17 next time.